everybody, how's it going? It is July 22nd and I thought I'd just give you a little tour of part of the garden. It's been really hot this year and very dry, and but we did get some good rains a couple weeks ago and stuff, so things are looking a little dry, and after I do some video taking I am probably going to spend some time watering. So I'm just going to take you around part of the garden, kind of individually look at a lot of plants that I like and I probably plan on doing again next year, and then maybe show you some pots. It's also that time of the year where we either have to cut back severely on some of our petunias and hanging basket, or not hanging baskets, I don't have any hanging baskets, pots, and some of them I don't cut all the way back, and I'll just show you what I do for each one. So I guess the first one I'll show you, and I've showed you this one already. Here's my Priscilla, and I've showed you this early. Now this is a super, this is a Proven Winners Super Tunia, but it's not a Vista, so it does require to be deadheaded. So you can see right there is a dead one. So what I do, and obviously not everybody does this because not everybody, so you see how I can pick up this stem and you can see all the old blossoms right there, and I just take my scissors and I just cut all the way down that one side and then all the way to the other. So this is the last one that I have to do, and then I've been taking every third branch and then just clipping the end of it. Like right here, I clipped the end of it, so that will promote side shoots from the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do with my Priscilla. I just love this one. I love it. I grow it every year. One of my favorites. So here I'm just going to show you parts. We'll see how far I get. I'm going to show you parts of our raised flower bed, and again, like I said, I hope to mirror this fall. I hope to mirror what I originally intended to do, but ran out of time and funds. So I'm hoping that I saved enough money to do another raised garden there, and excited about that. Put some tulips in there, some great color in the spring, and some more flowers. Nothing's wrong with more flowers. So we've got our sweet potato vine here, and I'm going to hopefully, last year I got it to climb up this, but I need some assistance with some, I think I'm going to get some chicken wire. And let me see if I can find the variety. I think someone's been pulling my tags. Anyway, this is King Tut cypress grass, I think it is. And that too. This was a showstopper last year. It got to be about 4 or 5 feet, and so right now it's not doing too bad. So here is Super Beania, a verbena. We've got Violet Ice. I've already kind of deheaded that one and cut some of the blossoms, but if you can see over there, right there, isn't that pretty? So we've got Osteosperm or a daisy. We've got licorice plant here, looks really nice. I love coleus, so I've got lots of those. We've got a fan flower, white, lantana. Isn't this a neat one? You know, they've gotten such really neat compact ones. A lot of mine are Proven Winners, but this one is not. So anyway, I love that compact. Okay, so this is a Proven Winners Super Tunia Mini Vista Midnight, and that's really pretty. And I haven't done any pruning on this one. I think it's doing well by itself, so I'm not going to touch that. I did some seed dahlias that I bought. I did not start them from seed myself. So that's that, which looks really nice. Now they're going to need some water and fertilizing. Here's another Osteosperm. Isn't that pretty? I wonder where my tags are. And here's a Super Tunia Royal Magenta, and I've got several. I went a little crazy with this one, I guess. So I think that pot right there is also the magenta. Coleus. This is a fun one. This is a Isn't this a pretty? Super Bell Double Orange Calabrachia, or Super Bell Miniature Petunia. Really nice. Another Coleus, another Osteosperm. I kind of, as you can see, my pattern is Coleus, Osteosperm, Coleus, Osteosperm, kind of in the middle. I get a little height on them. And here's a Bacopia, if I'm pronouncing it right. I've got, I think, 3 of them. I've got blue here. I've got white over there, which the only bad downfall for Bacopias are they bloom really awesome and then they go through a little dormant time where they're not blooming. This blue one is doing really well so far this year. It has not stopped blooming yet. Here's another magenta. Mary kind of overdid it with the magentas this year. I don't know, I had some plan for them, and then when I got home I couldn't figure out what my plan was. But isn't that kind of just how that just kind of shimmers, almost like it's velvet? Pretty. So I have not, a lot of these Supertunias are bred to be, so they don't produce seeds, they're sterile. So far that's looking pretty good. I think I came by, this is one that I will grab like every 3rd branch and just break it off like this. And that's kind of what I do instead of just cutting the whole thing down, because I don't like that. So about every 2 weeks I go through and grab about every 3rd branch and cut it back. Here's another fan flower. Had a white one over there. Here's a blue one. And here's another lantana. Very nice, isn't it? This one is a Proven Winners Luscious Royal Lemon Tart. I think they do have, if you go to their site, I think they have a tart series. And I saw one at the Omaha Zoo that was amazing. I am so gonna get that next year. Another red dahlia, Coleus. I have a licorice plant. Isn't that really pretty and just so shimmery? Right next to the kiwi, Coleus. And here is this is Super Bell Black Currant Punch. And sometimes I just like to, that's one thing nice about this raised bed is I just have individual species. I don't have, a whole lot, just besides the magenta. I don't double up on colors. So, and I had a Prince Tut that I had bought and had no idea. Mary's had an issue this year about where to put everything. So I just popped it in here and I think it's gonna do really well. So, and here is a Blew My Mind, and I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's kind of gone through its little quiet time. It's not blooming right now, but otherwise it is gorgeous. Some Coleus, and welcome to my gift from the birds. This is the Celosia, and it gets to be about 10 feet tall. It reseeds itself. A bird was gracious enough. You can see all these little seedlings, and I just opted to let a few of them grow, and I've got some in the corner of my flower bed there, or grass. And like I said, it's going to get huge, and then it's going to have like little plumes of red flowers all the way up here. And I'm hoping to take some of the seed and then put it along the wall of the building over there. I think that'll be prettier there. So here's another Coleus, and here's a really nice one. I put these Truffia Pink Frena. I had these in the middle of the planters downtown, and they did amazing. They got so full. I had so many questions on what that plant was, and so that was a lot of fun. Here is Super Bell Double Chiffon. My tags are dirty. Here you go. Isn't that pretty? kind of neat. I think it needs some water and just another time to, it's getting a little hot here. All right, and then this is another fun one that I grew last year and was real happy with it. And I think they have some different colors this year, but I just got this one. So, Safari Dawn. Something smells amazing over here, and I don't know. Oh, it's the milkweed. Every time I pass this corner, I'm like, what smells so nice? Okay, and then we have this one, which is really nice. Kind of fun and different. Another Osteosperm. And another verbena. This one's really pretty. That's one thing I just love about verbena is that you get so many different colors in one blossom in the same plant. And this one is Twisted Hot Lips. And I got 2 of them, so I put them right beside each other. Here's a tricolor sweet potato vine, which will go crazy here pretty soon. Well, it's starting to go crazy, but usually it fills the whole bed. So here's another licorice plant. This one's kind of a yellow one. And this one I just got on a whim. It's supposed to, Proven Winner's meant to be royal raspberry. I think another layman's term maybe for this is bee balm. But it, it says it's a perennial, but I'm a 4. Oops, flip it over. And it is a perennial for zone 5 to 9. So that's not going to work for us. So I thought I'd just add it to our annual bed. Isn't this a fun sweet potato vine? Super nice. Proven Winners. Accent Sweet Carolina. Isn't that cute? Really compact. You see that? The difference of the new ones compared to the old-fashioned sweet potato vines that just go crazy. So another Osteosperm, and this one is super pretty and just like glows in the sun when it's blooming. I have to dehead that one. Here is a new plant that I've never tried before. So this is a salvia, Rockin' Deep Purple. Isn't that pretty? I was thinking about putting it in the front of my flower bed along the sidewalk. That is purple and this is pink. But as pretty as it is, you really can't see it from a distance, can you? If this coleus was just a little taller, it would be a nice background for it. But I'm kind of glad I didn't do that because, it's really stunning up close. But from a distance, you just really can't see it. This is, and you're going to hear the word favorite a lot from me tonight, but I just love this one. Isn't this just cute? It just stays in a cute little mound, and here's the tag for it. So isn't that just cute? Super cute. I always put it in this little corner right here. So another licorice plant. This is, when I had my greenhouse, I put those in combination containers. They're just super nice. A sweet potato vine, another one. Not for sure where the tag's at, but I think we're just starting to get Japanese beetles here, so I keep an eye out for them. You'll see pretty soon I have a bowl of just water and soap that I use whenever I see them, and I just dump them in there. And of course we got to throw in a couple of wave petunias. Here's another sweet potato vine. This one is Sweet Georgia Deep Purple. Another wave petunia, I think that's purple. Remember when those were so popular? We planted them everywhere. So here's another sweet potato vine. I thought I don't have a label for that one either. Oh, there it is. Okay, this one is Sweet Georgia Heartline Green, but I've never had it. It's acting like it's not liking the full sun. You see that? So I've been just coming and cutting some of these off. Because the new growth, what I really like about this one, you see that red along the leaf? Isn't that cute? But it just kind of does it on the new growth. So, I don't know. Didn't like full sun. There's my white Pacopia. Here's a fan flower. Let's see, I got, yeah, it's just a, and this Coleus, I like to try to grab different ones every year, ones that I'm not familiar with. So this is Great Falls, Splish Splash, Rose Gold, and I don't think it likes full sun. What do you think? I'm thinking not. I mean, the other ones do really well. This one's a really cute one. It's Proven Winners Super Bell Double Blue. And I think they have one that's improved now. I'll have to take a look at their website. But, you know, they've got on anywhere from dark to medium to the older blossoms start to turn a little lighter. But the double is really pretty, isn't it? That's very nice. There's that verbena again, the one that I had in the corner. Here, this one has a tag. Verbena Violet Ice. Isn't that pretty? And what amazes me is we usually get bug problems with verbenas, and that's why I've never been a fan of them. But look how nice and dark and green that foliage is. Isn't that nice? Super nice. And then another one of my ones that I always buy every year is a Super Bell Doublet Love Swept. Isn't that cute? That is just so pretty. That little white edge, double like that. Here we go. Here's my little container of soapy water. Get those nasty Japanese beetles. I just dump them in there and they die right away. Here is a fun silver strand. You can read that, I don't know. That will focus. But isn't that fun? It's a little bit different than the white fan flower. So that is my tour of my raised beds. I have some more tiger lilies are blooming. I've got some lilies over here blooming. So here's some lilies, some nice white ones. I have the varieties written down somewhere. Long lost. Aren't those pretty? Part of my garden that I haven't worked on yet. Everything needs watering. Sunflowers that seeded themselves. So what I'm going to try to do is get the old seed pods here and throw them back against the wall so they're not so up close here. See, everything needs watering really bad. This daylily is really striking, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? So, Bordeaux. Here's another lily. This one's not near as tall as it usually is. Usually it's about 6 feet tall, but this year it's only about 4. But isn't that pretty? Very nice. You know, these begonias that I never do well with, aren't those nice? Super nice. What did I say it was? Fire or something? Surefire Red. And I think they have a white for sure. And I don't know if they've come out with a pink or not, but isn't that nice? I will try those again next year. So, and I did some centerpieces for all my tables here. And of course, my houseplants are doing really nice out here. I had to move some around because they got sunburnt. because it's just enough sun coming through this, over this fence that, look at that, fun. Just gotta remember, gotta move them all in. Yeah. But we got a while. Look at the begonias, you guys. Remember I told you I am not good with begonias. But so far, so good with these. This one's even starting to bloom a little bit. Isn't that fun? Just love the texture. So what I tried to prevent the house plants from getting sunburnt is on the top shelf I'll put succulents that can handle the sun, direct sun, and the heat, and that kind of shades the next two layers. So that's helped a little bit. So lots of fun things going on. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, and I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you guys are learning something or getting inspired to plant some more flowers or house plants. There's my pail that I use all my weeds and stuff for, and I gotta sweep up my muss over there in our wonderful water fountain and house plants. So you guys have a wonderful night, and God bless.